Hello everyone, welcome back. As you can see, I'm playing Plants vs. Zombies 2, and today I'm going to be showing off all of the new plants, which this time around is 3 new plants instead of 4, which came in the original. Although those 4 are back, and all of the costumes, excluding some promotional ones, like the Chester Cheetah skins, which I was missing out on. But as you can see, you can import a lot of your old costumes over. So it's pretty good. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. First, we have Citron, which is a orange bounty hunter from the future, which is very strange. Let's go ahead and get him out. Now, if anyone's played Plants vs. Zombies 2, you will know that he is a playable plant in that game. A little different playstyle. But anyway, let's go ahead and show off his abilities. First, he has the orange beam, which is a continuous shot. It's kind of like the new one for the, I think it's like Super Zombie or Mega Brains. Can't remember his name, but he's like a superhero zombie. But yeah, so you have a continuous shot here, kind of like a chain gun sort of thing. It overheats in probably about 5 seconds, being held down for too long, so you gotta wait for it to cool down. And then you have the EMP ability, which is on your left bumper. Shoot that out, bam. Does some continuous damage, it slows them, and then does a blast damage once it hits. So it's pretty effective. And then next you have the little personal shield here. It blocks every kind of damage for a certain amount of time. As you can see, he can't really get through right now. So yeah, ranged and melee damage both get blocked. And it lasts for a certain amount of time, but it also has some health to it. So it's not going to protect you forever, so watch out. And of course, it only protects you where you can see it, so keep that in mind. And then next you have the Y ability, which goes into Citron Ball. Now this, I'm pretty sure you can stay in forever, as long as you want. You can jump while you're in it, and then you can do left bumper to move faster, which is kind of like the P's ability. Like the hyperspeed mode. And then you can press right bumper, where he'll do a spin-up charge and then go flying forward. Does a lot of damage, as you can see. Completely destroyed that porta potty. And then, yeah, at any time, you can go ahead and press Y, turn right back into the regular Citron. He's pretty effective. He's kind of like the new... I don't know, it's really hard to compare these new plants, and the new zombies for that matter, because they don't really have a playstyle comparable to the old ones, so they really are definitely just new characters entirely. Which is nice. I'm glad they didn't just kind of reskin the plants and call them new plants. So yeah, let's go ahead and move over to the Rose. Now this one, you would think is some kind of support plant, but she is very offensive. These magic thristles actually lock on to zombies, as you'll see in a second here. Once he gets around that tree, there we go. See, it doesn't lock on like crazy amount, but when it gets close, you'll see it turn and kind of work its way over. Alright, so the first ability I will use here is LB, which is Time Snare. As you can see, it slows down the zombies that it hits, and it has a pretty damn wide radius. And then once they're snared, you can just blast them away like you saw right there. Get some more shots in here. As you can see, it does quite a bit of damage, and you have 20 shots, so it's very good. And I haven't unlocked a lot of the Rose's other abilities, like Ice and all that, because there are new skins that you can unlock for each character, which add new abilities, new elements, all that. And then you have the RB, which you'll see is Goatify. It turns zombies into a goat. And as you can also see, it doesn't make them entirely useless. They can still charge around and have their own attacks. So don't think they're going to be neutralized just because you hit them with that. And then you have Y. I'll try to find a crowd for this one, which goes into Arcane Enigma. And then every time you press right trigger, it sends out a little pulse. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's not crazy, I will say. Because it doesn't really last that long, and at most you get 3 hits out of it. And I'm not sure if it protects you. I know you can still take damage while you're in it, but I don't know if it's reduced damage or anything like that. I don't think so. Get some long shots here. See, it has a slight homing beacon on it, but it's not crazy. Do a time snare here. Oh, missed that. Oh, I still got one. I'm gonna Goatify that crowd. As you can see there, you can use it on multiple zombies at once, which is very effective. Speaking of multiple zombies at once, use some arcane pulses here. So you get 3 and then it stops. So it's good if you want to hide behind a corner and then kind of rush your way into the battlefield. But going straight on against one person, probably not the best. Oh, I am taking some hits here. Oh, the pirates come out. I will show that off in the next video. Ugh, need to get out of here. As you can see, there's some new plants added as well. Toxic gloom shroom. Oh my god, get out of here. Chase me around all over the place. Alright, so next will be the Kernel Corn. Yeah, there he is. Oh shit, I didn't even know I unlocked this. Mob Corn. Shots from this supremely damaging corn crusher pass through multiple zombie targets. Well, that's pretty cool. But anyway, just go ahead and show off his default. Now you have these automatic shooters here, which are a lot like the imps, which I will show you in the zombie video. Speaking of the imp, here he is right here. So yeah, these are dual-wielding corn cobs that you fire corn out of. Very effective. I really like playing as this guy online. So I like playing as the soldier and the pea shooter, so he really fits in with that kind of crowd. Take these guys out. So yeah, you got a lot of ammo, got a lot of power on it, especially if you get criticals. As you can see, you also have some good range on this as well. Oh, he's already dead. But yeah, so LB, you have the butter barrage. You throw out a hot potato, and then as you'll see, some butters come down. They come down in X formation. You can also unlock different abilities, but this one is the standard. The other one you get is just a giant piece of butter that comes flying out of the sky. And it has really good damage, but doesn't have as much radius as this one, which is why I like using it. And then over here, you have right bumper, which I will show on something. There we go, this coughing guy over here. I'm going to try to lead him over this way. Here we go. Which is the Shuck Shot, the RB ability. As you can see, does a lot of damage. Took his entire coffin off. So yeah, do not mess around with that. It probably has like a 1 second, 1.5 second load time, so keep that in mind before you use it. And then you have the Y ability, which is the Husk Hop. As you can see, it fires 50 shots while you're in the air, and you can actually control where it goes. And it has some pretty decent range on it, too. So I'll show you if I can use it again in a second. Use another Shuck Shot here. Bam! Now, the porta potties are a little stronger, but as you can see, still did a sizable amount of damage. Oh, I'm stuck in the imp's ability. Drop down a butter barrage here. Get them off my back. Oh, and pretty much missed all of them. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna go do one of those abilities again in a second. When more zombies come in the fray. Oh, we got an engineer here. Or technically, this is the sanitation expert. He has toxic. Alright, where's it good? Here we go. Hiya! As you can see, pretty devastating path of destruction there. Oh, no. Oh, I'm getting shot to death. I'm gonna go back to the base. But yeah, so that's all 3 new plants. So, go ahead and pick which one you like out of there. There's really not very many support characters. Those are... Oh, alright, and I'm dead. It's pretty much the Sunflower and the Doctor, as you can see here, or Scientist. But yeah, they also changed a lot of abilities, which you didn't really get to see from these guys. But characters like the... who is it? Like the Pirate, he now has the drone ability, where he can summon a bird, and because of that, the Engineer now doesn't have that ability. So he basically has the P Gatling gun, but he like jumps on a little rickety piece of metal. So you'll see that in the next video. I can't really think of any examples of the plants, because I do know that they've definitely changed some things around. Like the Scientist, he now has a heal beam ability, just like the Sunflower. So there's a lot of new things that they added, and a lot of things that they repurposed. But yeah, so I have been quite absent lately. So hopefully I'm going to turn that around. Maybe I might start doing videos 2 times a week, maybe 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But we'll see how that goes. The big problem was a lot of games weren't coming out, but now there's Plants vs. Zombies, there's that new Naruto game, there's Far Cry Primal, so there's a lot more things to shoot, so maybe I will get back into it. But anyway, I will be back Monday to show off these zombies, and hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next time.